My dear ones, I want you to do something for me right now. Think of one thing in your home that you have not touched in the last 6 months. Just one. It does not have to be big. A kitchen appliance, a piece of exercise equipment, a box of something you moved from your last place without even opening. Got it? Good. Because that item is not sitting still. It is running a tab. I want to introduce you to Margaret and Tom. Same neighborhood, same size apartment. Margaret earns $88,000 a year. Tom earns $61,000. Margaret is organized, ambitious, and always finding ways to optimize her life. A new air fryer, a standing desk, a meditation cushion set, a journaling kit, and a cold plunge tub she bought after watching 3 videos about longevity. Tom owns a couch, a bed, a dining table, and a coffee maker he has used every single morning for 9 years. At age 48, Margaret has $38,000 saved. Tom has $276,000. My dears, Margaret did not lose her wealth to bad investments or financial emergencies. She lost it to optimization, to the relentless, quiet belief that the right object would finally unlock the right version of her life. And today I am going to show you exactly what each of those objects charged her. Every single month, without sending a single invoice. Let us talk about Margaret's cold plunge tub. Purchase price, $2,400. Sounds like a wellness investment, a one-time commitment to health and longevity. Reasonable, even admirable. But the tub requires a dedicated space. It takes up 24 square feet in Margaret's second bedroom. In her city, rental value runs at $22 per square foot per year. The implicit rent on that tub, $528 per year, just for the floor it stands on. It needs filtered water changes every 2 weeks. Water and filtration costs, $340 per year. The electricity to keep it cold, $180 per year. The chiller unit needed a repair 18 months in $220 one time. And then there is the opportunity cost. That $2,400 invested in a simple index fund 3 years ago at an average annual return of 8% would be worth $3,023 today. Total real cost of the cold plunge tub over 3 years, over $5,300. She has used it 19 times. That is $279 per plunge. My dear ones, we call this invisible billing. The item purchased you a feeling on day one, but it has been quietly invoicing your life every month since. Storage, maintenance, electricity, opportunity. None of these costs appear on a receipt. All of them are real. And the cold plunge did not arrive alone. It brought a thermometer, then a mineral supplement protocol, then a specific towel, then a bathrobe, because you need the right bathrobe for a cold plunge practice, then a journal to track your sessions that she used twice. This is the lifestyle multiplier. My children, every optimization purchase arrives with an ecosystem, and that ecosystem charges its own invisible bill every single month. The standing desk brought an anti-fatigue mat, a monitor riser, a cable organizer, and an ergonomic keyboard she switched back from after 2 weeks. The air fryer brought a rack insert, a silicone liner, a cleaning brush set, and a cookbook she has cooked 3 recipes from. Each purchase felt like progress. Each one was actually a subscription she never signed up for. When we identify a problem in our life, low energy, poor focus, bad sleep, lack of discipline, our brain immediately searches for a solution. And in a world designed to sell us things, the solution is almost always an object. The cold plunge is not a tub. It is the answer to the question, why don't I feel as vital as I want to feel? The standing desk is not furniture. It is the answer to, why am I not as productive as I could be? We are not buying products, my dear ones. We are buying answers. And for approximately 72 hours, the answer feels correct. The dopamine of acquisition mimics the satisfaction of resolution. Our brain registers. Problem identified, solution purchased, file closed. But the file is not closed. The problem is still there. And now there is also a cold plunge tub taking up 24 square feet and $44 per month in invisible costs. Researchers call this the solution substitution trap. We replace the discomfort of working on a problem with the comfort of purchasing a solution. And because the purchase feels like action, the brain rewards it with the same relief it would reward actual progress. Tom does not do this. When Tom feels low energy, he goes to bed earlier. When Tom wants more focus, he puts his phone in another room. His solutions cost nothing. They occupy no space. They charge no implicit rent. And here is what else Tom does not have: the low-grade visual anxiety of a home filled with objects that represent unresolved intentions. Every unused item in Margaret's apartment is a silent reminder that she planned to be someone she is not yet being. That reminder activates a stress response. Small, chronic, invisible. But cortisol does not care about size. It accumulates. Tom's apartment is quiet in a way that has nothing to do with sound. Before purchasing any item designed to improve your life, you must demonstrate the behavior for 90 days without the item. Want a cold plunge? Take cold showers every morning for 90 days. Still doing it? Now you have proven the habit exists. The equipment is just an upgrade to something real. Want a standing desk? Stand at your kitchen counter to work for 90 days. Still doing it? Now, the desk serves an actual practice, not a fantasy. This rule does not eliminate all purchases. It eliminates the ones that were always going to become $279 per plunge monuments to good intentions. Before every purchase over $200, calculate its monthly invisible bill. Add the annual storage cost divided by 12, plus monthly maintenance, plus monthly electricity, plus the monthly opportunity cost of the purchase price invested instead. Write that number down. Then ask yourself, am I willing to pay this every month indefinitely for the value this item actually delivers to my actual life? If the answer is yes, buy it with full information. If the answer is no, you have just saved yourself from a subscription you never intended to open. Look at every item in your home that cost over $150 and has not been used in the last 60 days. For each one, ask, if a trusted friend saw this in my home and asked what it does for my life, what would I honestly say? If the honest answer embarrasses you, even slightly, that item has already told you what it is. It is not an asset. It is a monument, and monuments charge rent. Sell it, not someday, this week. Take that capital and put it somewhere that does not invoice you invisibly every month. Tom is not living a smaller life than Margaret, my dear ones. He is living a quieter one. His home does not contain the answers to problems he has not solved yet. It contains the things that serve the life he is actually living. Every object earns its place. Nothing runs a tab he did not agree to pay. That is not minimalism as an aesthetic. That is minimalism as a financial strategy, as a cognitive strategy, as a freedom strategy. Margaret's apartment is optimized for a version of her life that does not exist yet. Tom's apartment is optimized for the one that does. Real wealth is not the sum of your solutions, my dear ones. It is the silence of your uncluttered space. It is the bandwidth of a brain not quietly managing 40 invisible subscriptions. It is the $276,000 that accumulates when you stop paying for the person you were going to become and start investing in the one you already are. That item in your home, my dear ones, the one you thought of at the beginning of this video, it is not waiting for you to use it. It is waiting for you to decide. And every month you wait, it sends another invoice. If you've watched this far, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like on my video. See you in the next video.